I've had good classes, but I never had an exceptional one.
So glad we're in the same class.
So am I. You got to look after one another.
Toast, class of '09.
Class of '09.
The Bureau claims to want different types of people, so long as we all do the same thing.
Open up!
I've overseen changes to the way the Bureau operates.
We don't spy on our own.
Sometimes we have to.
It's not your job to protect me from the world.
That's my only job.
I can try and make this right.
No matter how hard we try, we always reveal ourselves.
They're watching you. Good luck.
Brian,
How's it going?
it's going great, man. Good morning. Thank you for joining me to talk about FX's Class of '09 streaming on Hulu.
My pleasure.
So what makes the Class of '09 so special, so unique?
Well, it's on one level, it's about AI. On one level, it's about the FBI. But the thing that our showrunner and writer Tom Rob Smith always hammered home to us was that it's a story about time, and it's a story about the way that our lives take unexpected turns over decades. Usually television shows are very contained. They're like just over like a week or a month or maybe a year. It was interesting to work on a show that really its stage spans decades. And you rarely get to spend that much time with a character. So I think it's one of the things that makes it very unique.
And playing in different timelines, can that be tricky for an actor?
Oh, very. It was very tricky because frequently we wouldn't quite know when we were doing a scene. Sometimes, like if it was in the future, right? We'd be doing a scene, we'd be like, but wait, I don't quite know yet what happened in the last part of the Quantico story, right? Like it was all still sort of evolving. I think Tom knew, but those scripts were kind of coming out as we were filming and as he was reacting to what we were filming and writing for what would come later, right? So yeah, it was a bit of a challenge, but listen, at the end of the day, you just have to trust the writing. You show up, you do the best you can, and you tell the story of the scene, and you hope that like that tile will just build on the other tiles and make sense in the cut.
And if it's tricky enough to be playing in different timelines for your character, you weren't playing your age either. So take me through a typical day of getting older in the makeup chair.
Well, oh my gosh, I actually have a couple time-lapse videos of the makeup chair experience because I think my makeup some days would take. I don't want to overestimate it, but it would be sometimes 2 hours, maybe sometimes 3 hours. I mean, because it's not like we're like way down like on like Star Trek or something like that with like all these like alien prosthetics. It's like very subtle, right? Like we're always trying to toe the line of like you got to look older, but we never wanted to be like playing old and looking to it had to look familiar but not be distracting. And that is a really, really, really hard makeup job to do. And our makeup team was incredible. And, but yeah, it took a long time. I mean, I would fall asleep. Sometimes I'd fall asleep, but I wake up and I'd look in the mirror and I'd be like, whoa, who is this old man?
Shape of things to come, right?
Exactly. It's already happening. Yeah.
Now, did the real FBI get behind the show?
Yeah, they did. We had really great FBI advisors on set with us every day. We did a 2-week FBI boot camp. We took the FBI fit test on our first day together. It was sort of our icebreaker. You had to run, I forget what it is, like 2 miles or something like that, and they time it. And I was just so eager to impress everybody that I didn't even run that fast, but it felt like I was running fast. And at the end, I lost my breakfast in front of everyone. And like Kate was standing like right there, and I'm like, "Hi." It's not always this bad, I swear.
And tell us, playing against Kate Mara, or the great Kate Mara, is she fascinating? And she did challenge you as an actor?
Yeah, oh, of course. I mean, you have to be, you just know when, she's one of those people, like when the camera comes on, she instantly becomes the most interesting version of herself, which is such a feat. I mean, usually like we're always battling the thing that happens when the camera comes on, because you get a little tense, you get a little nervous. I have to really work at it. But Kate, it just is like the most natural thing in the world. She just has that rare thing, that she really, really taps into something when the camera's on, and I just tried to soak up as much of it as I possibly could.
And Brian Tyree Henry is just, I think, one of the greatest actors of our generation. I just adore him in everything he does, and he just shines in this series.
I totally agree. I mean, again, he was someone that I'd been such a fan of. He's one of those actors that actors talk about behind the scenes all the time. When Brian, was coming in to do a scene that we know is a difficult scene or a really important scene for his character, we're all a little bit like, what's he gonna do? It's the atmosphere is a little bit different on set because he is so fantastic, and it's hard to nail it down. I don't know why, but he is very special.
Well, Brian, congratulations on a fascinating series. I really like it, and streaming on Hulu now. So congratulations again, and let's talk again soon. Thank you so much.
Would love that. Thanks.